Hi, I'm Becky Buttons with buttonmakers.net, and today I have received a repair return that I'm going to unbox and attempt to fix for you. First, let me read this very lovely letter that came from a prominent university that I won't name. It says, "We aren't quite sure what happened. We only cut regular paper with it, and our attempts to get it unjammed failed. Buttons are easily the biggest piece of marketing we use for our office, and Button Makers has been a huge part of that. All of the other button makers and paper cutters we've used in the past have failed, but the equipment and supplies we get from your company always help us make the best and longest lasting buttons around. We greatly appreciate your time helping us fix this paper cutter." So hopefully I can get it fixed, and if not, I'm definitely gonna send a replacement punch. But these machines are really well made, as I have mentioned previously. So I'm gonna unbox this here. I can see there are loose screws in here, which is already a bad sign. If you have a jam in your machine, you should call and let me know. There's loose springs. I'm gonna readjust the camera angle so I can put this down on the table, but I'm gonna save the unboxing portion for the camera. I'm just gonna readjust a bit. Hang on. Okay, so already we've got some pieces missing. Do not take apart your machine. Most jams or whatever problems can be resolved without this taking apart of the machine. Okay, so there's more pieces missing. The cutting plates are completely off center. That shouldn't be like that. Okay, so try as I may to entertain you with fun and engaging banter while I reassemble this punch. I ended up cutting all that out and speeding this thing up so that you're not completely bored to tears while watching this. So I believe that what caused the original jam to occur for this customer was in fact that missing bolt on the bottom of this thing. So those bolts are what push the machine, the bottom cutting plate, up and down in an even fashion, right? So if you have one missing, the other sides are gonna raise up differently than the side with the missing bolt, and that can actually cause it to jam inside the upper cutting plate. So I think that's probably what happened here, because as you'll see, once we get that bottom bolt replaced and this machine assembled properly, it works just fine. And you'll see here in just a second, I've got these bolts. We'll get them tightened down and cut some graphics, and we're good to go. Get some paper. Blink. All right, more moment of truth. Let's take a look. Well, alrighty, this graphic punch is fixed and is working properly as far as I can tell. I'm not sure the problem that caused the customer to start taking the machine apart in the first place. I am going to do some more troubleshoot, some more testing on it, and see if I can replicate a jam of some kind before I send it back. But all I really did to this machine was reassemble it properly. So it sounds like the customer had a jam, they couldn't resolve it, and they started taking it apart, which is a big no-no, really. If you start to have weird behavior with your equipment that you bought from me, just call me and I can usually walk you through whatever problem is happening without taking the machine apart. Check my YouTube channel too. I have some tutorials on unjamming punches and machines with no tools, and most problems can be resolved really easily without disassembling your machine. However, if you just run into a problem that you can't resolve and you bought your equipment from me, Becky Buttons at buttonmakers.net, you can always pack it up and send it back to me, and I can fix it in under 5 minutes for you and send it back. Thanks for watching.